All right, so now's a good time, as I'm working so hard to climb this hill, to invite you to join my channel. Subscribe, like, join. It's all kinds of fun. All right, so about a week and a half since the Mohican 100, I'm out here gonna try to get one orange loop in at Twin Creek. While we're at it, I thought I might give you my impressions about these Leki trekking poles. They really came in handy during my race, and I'd like to give you some of my thoughts on them. So, all right, let's see how it goes. It's gonna be a pretty night. All right, so my first impressions with these Leki trekking poles, first of all, these are the Leki Micro Vario aluminum trekking poles. So not the carbon fiber types that you'll see that are a little more expensive. I bought these because they were a little bit cheaper, but also because I heard stories about carbon fiber poles splintering and breaking pretty easily. All right, so three things that you're going to get in general with trekking poles that I think can really benefit the hiker or the runner. Number one is increased balance. So with any trekking poles, obviously it's pretty obvious you're going to be able to maintain your balance a bit better, especially on uneven terrain. You'll be able to prevent falling sometimes. So at Mohican, I can tell you at least 2 times when I would have gone straight down on my face, especially because it was at night and I was tired, where the poles saved me. So that really saved my day at least twice during that 31-hour effort. So balance is key. The next big one is leverage. I can't really overstate this one. Especially when you have lots of vertical gain you're dealing with, poles really give you additional leverage. And what I mean by that is, especially with these straps, if you put them on appropriately and correctly, it allows you to really push off of your poles and gain leverage on the terrain that you're trying to climb. So for example, again, at Fat Dog, there's a lot of vertical gain there, really steep mountains, and the poles helped with that and helped to keep the legs a little bit fresher during that effort. And then the third big one is weight distribution. It kind of goes along with leverage, except you don't have to be going on hills to use poles to your benefit from a weight distribution standpoint. So what I mean by that is, if you use them correctly, they'll really save your knees and your feet quite a bit, because if you use them correctly, you're alleviating quite a bit of weight and pressure on those joints every couple steps, which tends to add up. For example, at Mohican, I guess I went like 229,000 steps in 31 hours. So, you know, it adds up. And so definitely weight distribution is a big part of it. So those are 3 general benefits you're going to get from trekking poles. Now, I will go into it a little bit further back at the house regarding specific things that I really like about these particular poles, the Micro Varios from Leki. So, all right, starting to get dark. I'm gonna finish my run and I'll see you in a little while. Trekking poles. So you saw during the hike or during the run earlier today some of my thoughts generally about trekking poles. These particular trekking poles, I thought I might mention a few items that I like about these particular ones. So these are the Leki Micro Vario aluminum trekking poles, and they're very nice. I think I got them on sale for around $100. Not the newest version of them. They also, Leki has a bunch of different varieties of trekking poles, including a whole host of different not titanium, but carbon fiber poles. But like I said earlier, I picked these. They're a little bit cheaper. That was number one, of course. But number two was the fact that these tend to be a little bit tougher. And actually, I've had a situation a couple times where the pole got stuck in a root during a run, and the pole stayed, and I kept going. And I think if it was a carbon fiber pole, it probably would have splintered or cracked or broken. But these did not. I think they even bent very slightly, but not enough to really need to do anything to them. So the Micro Varios, the biggest thing I like about them is the cork grip, which is just really good for moisture control, as well as it maintains its grip even when it's wet. And it's a really nice feature that a lot of trekking poles, the more expensive trekking poles have, are the cork grips. So I really like that. I also like these straps. Most poles have straps. These are adjustable here. You can actually adjust it, pull it open, and then close it. And you can adjust it so that you can really get good leverage on them when you're trying to pull down on the pole. So I really like that. And then I guess another main thing with the Micro Varios, the tip is really nice. A lot of poles have these carbide tips, but these have lasted very, very well. So I've taken both of these on numerous training runs, but I mentioned in my run, I took these on 200-mile races. And I think one of these tips went bad and I had to replace it, but really, I mean, it's lasted and held out very nicely. So I really like that. Oh, and one more thing, these are adjustable, so you can crack open that clamp there and then adjust it down. I have it set for 120 centimeters at this point, but you can go all the way down to 100 centimeters. And then when you're done figuring out that size, these also break down nicely. So you pop that little pin there, and they go in, and then they come off, and it's connected by this, it looks like a nylon cord, but it's kind of a supported nylon cord, so it's got this nice rubber outer layer. So I've never had they don't appear to have they've never gone bad, and I don't see them going bad. So they're nice and flexible, so you can put these in your pack, or you can put them in the bag that they came in. So this is the bag right here that these poles came in, and these fit nicely into the bag. So really nice trekking poles. I like them a lot. I'm glad I purchased them. I think I would like to try some carbon fiber poles at some point, but for now, these are my poles, and so I really like them, and they've done really well for me. So highly recommend them. Highly recommend that if you are a trail runner, hiker, or just you like a leisurely stroll in the woods, you look into getting some trekking poles. They really do help with all the things that I mentioned while I was on my run, and I think it's definitely a good buy. So with that out of the way, I just thought I might show you my Mohican 100 buckle that I got recently when I raced and finished my first 100-mile ultramarathon. So take a look at that. That is a nice buckle. Look at that design. It's very, very cool. And it's certainly a memento that I can keep for forever. and look back and reflect on that experience. So really enjoyed doing that, and I'm definitely starting to think about my next potential races. So we will have to see how it plays out. I've actually signed up for 2 and just not sure how exactly it'll work out with the virus, but we'll keep you posted and keep you updated. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like or subscribe to my channel, and that'd be greatly appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.